Hello and welcome to Mind Rules. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. In today's video, we'll be talking about two drug dealers who got greedy. Mr. Amar and Mr. Warsame use social media sites called Let's Work and the Only LW to wholesale cocaine from Bolivia, Peru and Colombia. We will be referencing some of this information from the Birmingham Mail. Greedy drug dealers who sold huge amounts of South American cocaine over the dark web were paid more than 3.5 million in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in 2 years. Mr. Amar and Mr. Warsame ran a commercial scale operation out of Birmingham. They used social media sites known as Let's Work and the Only LW to wholesale the Class A drugs from countries including Colombia, Peru and Bolivia, and sent smaller consignments across the UK via the post office. But they were busted by undercover police who also recovered heroin, thousands of LSD tablets and £30,000 in cash. Mr. Amar was said to be the ringleader of the racket, while Mr. Warsame took on the risk of delivering the drugs to the post office. When officers pulled over the latter, they found drugs concealed within a secret compartment of his van. Mr. Amar of Coventry Road in Hounslow, London, and Mr. Warsame of Coventry Road, Smallheath, both aged 29, admitted to charges of conspiring to supply cocaine, heroin and LSD. At Birmingham Crown Court on Wednesday, April the 28th, Mr. Amar was sentenced to 13 years and 6 months, while Mr. Warsame received 10 years and 6 months. Prosecutor Michael Harrison said the case involved the online selling of Class A drugs. From February 2020, police investigated online social media sites known as Let's Work and the Only LW. The main drug on offer was cocaine, although other Class A drugs were available such as heroin and LSD. Payments were to be made by cryptocurrency. This must have been quite a large operation for the guys to have made like 3.5 million. Bearing in mind there was only two guys that was running the whole industry. It was a bit of a risky way to be sending like the drugs through the post, but I think they thought they were being clever by only accepting payments of crypto coins and bitcoins, as really there's no way of tracing Bitcoin transactions. On March the 27th last year, an undercover officer saw a number of pictures of drugs for sale. He said one post made reference to the new Boli in reference to cocaine from Bolivia, while further posts advertised the drugs from Colombia and Peru. Mr. Harrison said a kilo of cocaine was offered for £47,000, and by the summer of last year, one of the sites had 1,100 subscribers. He told the courts that Let's Work was used for the bulk orders, while the Only LV was used to sell smaller amounts. The prosecutor added that Mr. Amar and Mr. Warsame was originally based in London, but both moved to Birmingham. Mr. Warsame was arrested on the 20th of July last year in his Volkswagen Caddy on the way to the post office with 61 packages addressed to customers in England and Wales. More drugs was found stashed in a hidden part of the van, which was accessed by remote control. Officers seized a kilo of cocaine and 250 grams of heroin in total from him. Mr. Amar was captured when a warrant was executed at an address in Coventry Road, which was used as a factory to prepare the drugs for sale. Officers found another kilo of cocaine, 2,000 LSD tablets and £20,000 in cash, mainly in £50 notes, and another £10,000 was seized from a property in School Lane, Solihull. A further premises in Hall Green was raided. Investigators recovered a cryptocurrency wallet, including one for Bitcoin, which combined had received the equivalent of more than 3.5 million between February 2018 and July 2020. Mr. Warsame played a significant role, acting under the directions of someone else. Part of his role involved delivering drugs to the post office. Mr. Amar was not taking the same risk in the public. The Crown is not aware of any individual above Mr. Amar. I don't really like to leave my opinion on things, but let me know, guys, what do you think? Do you think these two guys were the only people involved in running this whole organisation? Or do you think there was more members involved? Because, to be honest, that's quite a lot of money to be making. So they must have been moving quite a lot of products, to make 3.5 million in like 2 years. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for hanging out today, and I hope to see you in the next video.